And that's Act 2, ladies and gents. A lot is happening. Do we need a quick check-in? Everyone is confused and Leonardo is winning? We're just gonna jump right into the last act. You'll get it all. Oh, there's no intermission, by the way. I assume you're all in the comfort of your own homes, so if you need to go use the bathroom, the pause button's right there. Go to your kitchen, get a snack, all good. We're gonna keep chugging along.
Act 3.
The next morning.
I would give my life to satisfy your doubt. I speak to Estella. May I die by my own sword if I ever have...
All right, Don Fernando. May the one who ruined my happiness and led to such trouble be cursed 1,000 times over. I believe what you say, but by God, there is no one else in Flanders who knows my story.
Neither my honor nor my noble devotion to you would ever allow me to say a word.
You have wronged me, and this adds insult to injury. Not knowing who speaks of my past so carelessly is a slow torture. I am losing my mind. How could my fears and my woes afflict me so?
Here comes Estella.
My anxious soul has been longing for her. Say nothing.
Beautiful Estella. Lovely Lizarda. The dawn breaks today, for here are the sun and the sunrise walking side by side.
A new hyperbole.
Hardly new, for Estella is always a radiant sun, and you a shining dawn.
That's quite enough, Don Juan. How many times must I acknowledge your courage and your courtesy?
It is my misfortune never to please you. Instead, you reproach me, so aloof and ungrateful.
No, Don Juan. Ungrateful? No. But perhaps less than sensible in my courtesy to you.
Your good sense is killing me.
I'm eternally obliged to you, Don Juan, and may God make me worthy of your courtesy. It is my every wish to repay your affection.
A change for the better for Don Fernando.
See how wrong you've been? I must prevail today.
Tell me, by your life, a single truth.
Ask away.
Will you answer?
Yes, by my life.
Who told you that in Spain? I once served, wooed, and enjoyed Doña Leonor, a lady from Seville.
Who? You yourself.
I did? When?
Just now. Didn't your own words awake me from my ignorance a moment ago?
And before that, who?
No one, on my word.
Then why were you so angry with me when we spoke at your window last night?
Are you hearing this, Lizarda? Don Juan says I spoke to him.
He is clearly confused.
Confused? Didn't you say that I won a lady, the love of a lady from Seville?
Don Juan, that's quite enough. This is the first I've heard of it. Upon my honor, I haven't said a word about this to you, nor at my window, nor below it.
It's above! I'm crazy! Estella is clearly in love with me, but wants to hide it from Don Fernando and Lizarda. Though I wonder why she now denies that she said those things to me. Oh, love to arms, loving thoughts! We must return to the fray. See how Estella encourages our sweet hopes this day. I will pretend. Forgive me. It was just to pass the time.
That was quite the joke, true, but I think it's on you.
Was your lady very beautiful, Don Juan? Because the women of Seville are famed for their beauty.
It was all a jest, by God.
It was no jest for her, Don Juan. She was deceived.
No, by my faith! Who could imagine such a thing? Oh, love, what is happening to me? Estella now favors me, now dismisses me, insulted by my courtship. She encourages me, then disabuses me, denies that she would choose me, and then turns kind and agreeable once more. And I never tire of adoring her in the face of her unceasing changes, her stormy disposition.
Heaven knows how truly I appreciate your goodwill, given how fond I am of Don Juan. If only the lovely Estella could read between the lines how much I care for her. And so I ask, for his sake, that you favor him. Oh, friendship, what you ask of me.
I will speak with you later, Don Fernando. Don Juan, you should strive to keep your word to ladies.
You wrong me unjustly, lovely Estella.
Leonor was the one who was wronged.
I must not let on that I know what she speaks of. Estella's had enough of me today. Fernando, let's go.
Yeah, how angry you've made her. Come, goodbye, ladies.
Goodbye. Have you ever heard a juicier tale?
What is this, cousin?
I don't know. By my life, just wait. You can't keep these things from a woman. Call Tomillo. He'll tell us the truth.
Right. Tomillo!
How can I serve you?
Tell me the truth about something. And this purse is yours.
Oh, go on, ask me.
Tell me, who was this Leonor from Seville, who Don Juan knew so well?
Who? Oh, yes, silly me. It was Noria, the streetwalker, who sold her wares in Cantaranas and also passed false coins. You must mean the one whose house Don Juan used to visit, right?
Yes, perhaps that's it.
No, how easily she's deceived.
Who was this woman?
Oh, not a woman at all. She was more of a monster. Her forehead was wide, with cheeks all sunken and bristling brows.
I'll congratulate him on his catch.
I'll go along with this. And did he love her?
I don't know. I only know that she bragged about being his.
Can you believe such a man?
You are surprised. Don't you know that he finds any woman beautiful?
You are right. Here comes Leonardo.
I played that hand well.
Okay, Tomillo, sure. All he did was make up some story about Don Juan and a prostitute named Nora. Let's make sure we got all that. Juan just confessed all of his crimes to Estella and then thinks that she still loves him even though she said she doesn't. I don't know where he got that delusion from. Estella is still obsessed with Leonardo. Let's see how this unfolds.
I searched in vain inside my heart, oh lovely Estella, but I was not there. My heart encouraged me to dare and to seek in you my best part. I dared not hope, then fear took hold, yet at last humility conquered fear. And when at last the truth made bold, my love rendered it all quite clear. And so I sought myself in you, proving the paradox, you see. I could not find myself in me, but yet I find myself in you.
Leonardo, you know it isn't much to say my eyes reflect your image true. For that mirror comes from my love for you, not your own pretensions of love as such. To better your conceit and make it sound, instead, say love finds me within your eyes, rather than finding you in my guise, so that I'm missing, nowhere to be found. Clearly, you have no real memory of me, nor space for myself in all that is thine. If you loved me full, well, I'd surely be in your remembrance, as you are in mine.
Though your sweet lips may have let fall a belief so misguided, in all fact whatsoever, the lover does at all moves the beloved in that very act. When love lights a true fire in your heart, it is the beloved's breath that fans it. And as it mingles with your breath in part, you live to see love advance it. I carry you within my heart so dear. I cannot believe I deserve to be carried within you, as you are in me, till I see myself in your eyes appear.
In short, you're not yourself without me.
I will never deserve you. And so my love will never know the satisfaction of knowing you loved me.
Is love so suspicious?
Love must be wise.
There will be no satisfaction in your loving me, given my qualities.
That is most unfair. Your merits should give you hope. I will go to the park this afternoon. Follow the carriage.
I will obey. May God keep you amid such misfortunes and pain as clearly lie ahead. I find danger to be certain, with no solution at hand. Alas, what should I do next? Love undoes all attempts to right my wrongs.
Yes, Leonardo is here. The force of desire has conjured him.
For him to love another while I'm humiliated? Not a chance. I would die first.
Don Leonardo. Sir.
My friend.
Just a quick FYI, this scene is gonna have a lot of asides and deep inner turmoil, so I'll try and clarify what is and isn't an aside with a little subtitle. Hopefully that'll keep things clear.
If only you were more than that. But you're as fickle as all men. What can I do for you?
I need your help. Listen, I have come to you as you are a nobleman, to beg of you as you are a gentleman, to ask of you.
Oh, you traitor. You have greater claims on me if you would only recognize them.
My lord, I'll make my case brief and state it once and for all, because Estella encourages me. The Countess.
Let's start. Go on.
As I was saying, the Countess Estella, following her inclination, or perhaps in light of my outsized courage on that occasion you've heard about, set her eyes on me, as well a woman might. She was grateful, and that sufficed. This is often a woman's weak spot. Fond obligation is the start. She caused my sleepless nights and seemed to welcome my sighs. Then, fool as I was, I considered myself the happy master of both her beauty and her estate. Then when you came from Spain and cast a spell on her and put an end to my happy love when it had only just begun. Yet I've kept Estella under careful watch, like Argos of the 100 Eyes. And now I really am quite sure that all her fickle changes only prove, without a shadow of a doubt, that she's actually in love with me. And thus, Leonardo, if my pleas can sway a nobleman such as you, I beg of you to give me relief by courting Estella no more, since my suit came first, and I've made such heroic efforts. If you do me this kindness now, your generosity and my gratitude will go down in history.
Oh, you ingrate. You despicable man. A fine way for a nobleman to carry on. You've expressed your pain so keenly, Don Juan, that I only wish I could rip your soul out and set your mind at ease. Time and again, the Countess has said she would be mine, it's true, and has no will beyond my own, and all she does is nothing but a loving sacrifice for my sake. Yet what does any of that matter when my own soul is bound elsewhere by other ties of love? I only wish I'd love Estella devoutly, faithfully, just so I could help you out. Yet I am of no use to you, for my own sweet thoughts of love have me so beguiled that I'm in heaven above. And so, Don Juan, It seems to me I cannot do anything for you.
How could Estella have such little effect on you?
If words cannot persuade you that I'm telling the truth, let this portrait serve as proof that I love another, full worthy of my devotion. Now, you ingrate, I'll be revenged of your scorn.
Heavens! What's this?
Take a look and tell me of this perfection, this elegance, this grace, this beauty.
I'm losing my mind.
Could ever be forgotten for Estella's sake.
She's turned me to stone. It's like looking upon the head of Medusa, a basilisk before my eyes. She's taken my very life.
Who is he bargaining with now? You seem surprised.
Oh heavens, it seems I've seen this lady before, and that this portrait was once mine.
You must know, I've carried it with me from Spain.
My reasons must surrender to the truth before my eyes.
It's a portrait of a lady whom I owe the glory of a most sweet and hour, and whose delight, if I live, will lead to the bonds of marriage. That's why I'm in Brussels, for I cannot wed unless I first punish a wrong with force, a crime with death.
What's happening to me? How could I resist when confronted with my dishonor? Why did I not stop this talk of infamy? What good is a life without honor? And yet, did Leonor yield to him so easily? Loyalty, pure faith reduced to infamy. Yet it was done under the name of husband. Leave me be, jealous thoughts. I must forgive her. Only I am to blame. I abandoned her. I was the ingrate. What am I to do amid such confusion? Don Leonardo.
A traitor seems to be coming around. What's this you say?
I don't know what I'm saying. I burn in a jealous rage. I'm lost in a labyrinth with no way out but death. For Leonor is no Ariadne. In this portrait, I've seen my death.
Oh, ungrateful fool. So blind, so distracted, you don't even recognize me? What could be more foolish than to recognize the copy, but not the original? Has deceit so blinded him he can't see the truth before his very eyes?
This is unbearable. What are your obligations to this lady?
I've earned her embrace in her favor. You can imagine the rest.
Undo me now! Oh, my mad thoughts! Now outrageous sorrows fill my soul! Seize me now, body and mind! Lenore was our shared misfortune. No more niceties. I must break my silence. That woman, that monster, that prodigy of easy virtue, I left her, yet now jealousy does what love could not. Now I love her and surrender to the arrows of that winged boy. Yet even if I were to kill you, I could find no way forward, for the wrong she's done to me will ring in my ears forever.
He speaks against me, though no less in my favor. He said all he knows, but let's tighten the screws a bit more.
Who could imagine that Leonor would stain her honor like that?
So you are my rival, Don Juan?
Yes, Leonardo.
Leonor never would say, perhaps out of respect for the Cordova name, which would have been tarnished by such disloyalty. All she said was that I'd find her in Brussels and that I'd learn the name from her letters. Now that you've confessed, This is as good a time as any to kill you.
Cousin and Don Juan at odds.
Don Fernando!
You think he heard us?
Who knows?
Well, not to put a fine point on it, I'll kill you, Don Juan.
You say that so pointedly, Leonardo.
When I duel my courage rules and I forget the finer points of art, the parries and the thrust, though I know the famous sword master, Don Luis de Narvaez.
What's this I see? What's this I hear? Don Juan, Leonardo, what are you talking about?
The art of swordplay?
And why are you so pale, Don Juan?
Honor requires that we stop now. Find me later, Leonardo.
I will, for I must abide by the principles of your doctrines. Ay, cielos.
What's Fernando doing here?
My brother here now?
I am heading this evening to the gardens of Armindo. You should come too, if you wish, for a bit of practice.
I'd like nothing more.
Are you staying here, Fernando?
Yes.
Goodbye then. Are we agreed then, Don Leonardo?
Agreed.
Is he gone?
Yes.
Estella told me that Prince Ludovico courts her and that she is obliged to Don Juan. Yet it seems to me that only you escape her general I will stop. Now that you know Leonardo, how will you respond to such favor? If not indifferent, then at least warm? Lord knows how it hurts so to serve as her go-between when I adore her so.
Well, Fernando, if I have any claims to Estella's love, I withdraw it now.
Have you gone mad?
I've completely lost my mind. Will this afternoon never come?
Let me help you out.
Not yet. I need to distract him somehow. Come with me.
Willingly.
Ever since I drank that chocolate or whatever it was Flora gave me, I've been in such a daze. I can hardly keep my eyes open.
Here's to Mio now. Hasn't the chocolate taken effect yet?
Remember Flora? Well, here she finally is. Excuse our recycling actors again.
The hell with it all. I'll just lie down here for a little while. Whoa. The ground is so nice and soft. Like it was made to break my bones. All right. Enough is enough. Sleep. I surrender to you.
Now he's sleeping like a log. The drink worked like a charm. Let's have a look at what relics this saint has on him.
Oh, this would be more fun with puppets too.
Let's see. Here's a mustache comb. It must be 400 years old. This here appears to be a handkerchief. Once so white, so clean, and now so ruined by tobacco and phlegm. Here's his dice made of bones, a holy relic, and a deck of cards, his sacred book of prayers and devotions. Oh, I can't find the purse, and I don't think I will among so much hollow junk. What's this? A snuff box of horn? A fine material, worthy of its owner. Men and the things they go for. I know a man who inhaled more dust than snuff with every snort. I'll turn him over and examine him again. He sure is heavy, the bastard. By all the saints in heaven, I hope he doesn't wake up. some tangled silk, and a cigar. Is there no vice this dirty louse has not picked up? Ah, this must be the precious purse, most worthy of my service and devotions. Jesus, what is he wearing? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 layers of rags. I will never be done counting. Ah, yes, here we are. You sweet repository of hope and escudos. How I revere you. I take you into my heart, sacred treasury of that rich metal that tempted Midas and Croesus. I'll take my leave while he sleeps, and leave him those other jewels to look after when he wakes.
Leonardo is furious, and she won't say why. She won't listen, and nothing will calm her down. She did not tell me that she was going to meet Juan in the gardens tonight. I don't know what for. My God, what could it be? I must find her. This won't end well.
Oh, I've slept. It felt like a year. And still I cannot wake up. I'll just roll to the other side.
This poor fool is drunk as a skunk.
Hush.
Domingo, are you asleep?
No?
Dreaming, then?
No, not that either. This fool wakes me and then asks if I'm asleep.
Is all this junk yours?
No clue. What's this? My purse!
Where did you leave it?
I don't know.
Okay, don't fret. Let's look for it.
No, what's the point? I did not guard it well, and so I've been replaced by a more able protector. Oh, my purse! Oh, my escudos!
I should go before I do something I regret. I must find Leonardo.
It was Flora that gave me this fright. She's taken her revenge on me.
I can find no rest in my mad confusion, for reason is no match for jealousy's relentless stings. There's no happy medium. In a state such as this, I'm paying now for my ingratitude, and there's no way forth but death. There's honor in dying, yes, for in these circumstances, an honorable death is favorable than a life of disrepute. This is well reasoned. Oh, honor, there's no respite from jealousy and despair.
Forgive my delay. Estella has kept me and would not let me leave her side.
Love does not concern me. My honor is my only concern. I've called you here, Leonardo, so we can die at each other's hands.
That is my hope too, Don Juan.
Such tender words. But what am I waiting for? My fears are confirmed. Leonardo's brother is with Estella. I must find him at once. Leonardo, your enterprise must come to an end.
On this day, Don Juan, my disgrace will end por Dios. Your death will finally free me to marry the one I love.
That may indeed be your good fortune, but all misfortune's mine. Even if my sword struck you first, and you died soon after, none of it would matter. My grave injury, this gross dishonor, would not go away. Having endured such shame, I could never marry Leonore, who so lightly shared her favors with you, having once been mine. And if you shall kill me now and marry her, you'd be marrying my widow. Joy of joys indeed. But you needn't worry. None of that will happen now. I will kill you now, and you must try to kill me, so that our lives must meet their ends. So will my suffering and your hopes for happiness.
Don Juan, I want to kill you not to die, not when I plan to enjoy that divine price. But enough of this chatter. Let our swords do the talking.
To kill or be killed. That's the best I can hope for.
My lord, Ribete has asked me to come without delay, for Don Juan and Leonardo are dueling. What's all this?
Gentlemen, two friends with their swords unsheathed?
Come in the nick of time.
Can this be true? Nothing ever goes my way. Oh, ungracious fortune, must this too happen to me?
You must be testing your swords. Is this a drill? Have you been studying that manual, what's it called? Mastering the Sword, with its recommendations on that most noble art? Don Juan, you're not quarreling with my cousin. Is this friendship, I ask you?
See what you forced me to, Lenore!
He is my own blood, my kin. We share the same forefathers, and I am, of course, your friend. Does none of this matter to you? Have you suffered a wrong so great that you no longer care for who I am? And you, cousin, how can you be so foolish and behave so rashly? How have you lost your mind?
I only do what I must. You insult my just cause without reason.
Tell me then, what's all this about?
Don Juan should say.
How could I speak plainly when I have been wronged and the danger is clear?
What? Will you not respond?
How could the heavens permit this? Let Leonardo state the cause. This is killing me.
Oh, you want me to announce all of your fickle misdeeds? Then listen closely, Fernando and Ludovico. Dear cousin, as you've told me, Don Juan has already shared with you the secrets of his love, his fickleness, and how he came to be here, and what has transpired since, how he served Estella and wooed her dishonorably. Listen now, and you will hear the worst part of all. Doña Leonor de Rivera, your sister, admired by all, sought by countless noble suitors. How can I put this?
Go on, Leonardo, get to the point.
Wait, Leonardo. Can this be true?
It was your sister, Doña Leonor, who was the cause of Don Juan's misdeeds.
Now fortune has played its hand in full.
Go on, though I fear I may lack the wits and the patience to hear you out. Unworthy gentleman, ingrate, and to think that you might have married Estella.
Don Juan promised to marry her, the excuse that lies behind so much innocence undone. But then he left her, the ingrate, just as I came to love her with such deep devotion that it took my breath away. My very life was warmed by the sweet fire of Leonor's beauty, though she burned at the injustice of Don Juan's betrayal. And swearing me first to secrecy, lovers will swear to anything, she told me her pitiful story, while her eyes shed copious pearls. So I, a faithful lover, promised to avenge her wrongs by killing Don Juan, and having laid the story to rest through a duel, to marry her myself. Marry her I shall. Don Fernando, unless I die at the hands of my enemy, I came to Flanders knowing he was in Brussels. You see, I must avenge this wrong. Noble as I am, I seek only honor. It is mine now, as is Leonor.
By heavens, that will never be!
Can such confusion be possible? Today I lose both life and honor. Oh, wanton sister! Don Juan, is this how you repay my friendship?
I'm too ashamed to look at him. Had I known she was your sister,
I cannot find a way out of this, Ludovico.
I adore her.
I love her.
Isn't that nice?
Isn't this awful?
Isn't this more like it?
Isn't this cause for jealousy? I cannot marry Leonor. It's true. Even if Leonardo were to be killed, I will die first. Oh, if only she had kept her honor.
I am lost in a labyrinth. Don Juan has a point, a good one, for how can I marry her to Leonardo when Don Juan still lives? That's it. We must all kill each other. I can see no other way out.
My God! Neither do I! And that would be so barbaric and violent.
So had Leonor not broken the ties between you, had she not accepted my love, would you still love her?
I would adore her.
Well, you'll see Leonor soon enough. And perhaps you'll get your just deserts.
Where is she?
In Brussels.
What?
Wait here a moment.
Is Don Leonardo really at odds with Don Juan?
As far as I can tell.
Oh, my purse and my escudos.
Leonardo is not with them.
Gentlemen, what has happened here?
I do not know what to say. I am speechless.
Ludovico, listen.
I cannot bear the sight of Estella having heard her disdainful scorn with my own ears. What is it that you say, beautiful Lisarda?
What happened to Don Leonardo? Where is he?
Come over here and I'll tell you.
This could have been prevented. Today I must either redeem my honor or die in the attempt. Oh, sister, I am losing my mind.
Flora, come here for a moment. Ribette.
What is going on?
I am such an ass.
Where is Leonor? She's gotten into such a bond.
Brother, Prince, husband, I will forgive you for your low opinion of my love, for now you'll see how I've come here, constant and resolute.
What is this?
From Spain all the way to Flanders, risking death time and again. First, as I fought with Ludovico beneath Estella's window and wounded my own husband, and today, when only my respect for the crown stayed my hand, confusing my own brother with extraordinary schemes, and just now, daring and brave, ready to take Don Juan's life, to regain my chaste honor, and had he not shown regret, by God, I would have done it. Emboldened by my courage to right a woman's wrongs, I was Leonardo, and now I'm Leonor again. Will you love me?
I will adore you.
And so Leonor's scheming has come to an end.
Sister, I am amazed at such good fortune.
Could there be a happier ending?
Leonardo, have you been deceiving me?
I had no choice, Estella.
Let us be sisters then. Beautiful Leonor. Fernando, give me your hand as my husband and lord.
We have Leonor to thank for this happiness. I am yours.
Lovely Lisarda, now that I've lost Estella, let me find solace in your beauty. Give me your hand.
I give you my hand and my soul.
Yes.
Flora, they are 3-for-3, but there's only one of you left for the two of us. No, we'll leave you to the wolves, you lost little lamb.
I'll give her to you, along with 6,000 escudos.
All except for the escudos. The fool who takes such a wife will surely need them.
Then me! I've lost everything! Flora, purse, and escudos!
So ends wise Senate. Valor, agravio y mujer. Its creators, modest woman, begs you to forgive its faults.
And and its storytellers, a group of young, modest theater makers with our video cameras in our bedrooms across America, beg you to forgive our faults and the liberties we took to tell you this tale today.